So Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, it's looking for a new director after James Gunn was fired. But if the actors have anything to say about it, it's going to get a lot more interesting. So right before San Diego Comic-Con, James Gunn was fired due to some very provocative and weird tweets from a decade ago / to 7-ish years ago. He apologized for those when he got hired by Disney, but these came to light. There didn't seem to be any sort of a let's look into it, just fired him within 12 hours. And certainly the actors of Guardians of the Galaxy have all been vocal, very vocal. Michael Rooker and Sean Gunn, who's of course the brother of James Gunn, very vocal out there. And then he was joined by Dave Bautista, who plays Drax, and Chris Pratt, who plays Star-Lord, and then everybody else involved with it. And then silence, and now we got a letter. Essentially, it's signed by the cast, and they're all in support of James Gunn, saying it was wrong. There wasn't really like a court or anything to look into it. They just fired him because of what it said. And more or less what they're echoing is, look, he's a good man now. He's changed, and this is not how it should have been handled. And while they are not necessarily threatening anything like a walkout or anything, you certainly get the sense that they're very displeased, and that they're going to do something about it if things don't change, because they believe it was wrong and he's a good friend of theirs, and that Disney just acted very harshly due to the fact that they had an image to protect, which is true. So it's very weird. Very, very weird to say the least. I'm indifferent about it. There should have been an investigation before something happens to see if anything did happen. I mean, Fox did it with Bryan Singer. Disney just did it with the dude from Pixar, I believe Lester. So why was it different from James Gunn? It's just a little bit of a weird situation, and I think they could have handled it differently, but I understand why they didn't, because San Diego Comic-Con came, and the biggest headline was the fact that it wasn't at San Diego Comic-Con, it was James Gunn being fired outside of it. So, it's interesting. It's going to be crazy to see how this shakes out, because Guardians has got to shoot. In the next 5 months, they're going to start. They're in pre-production already, so things are looking a bit strange over there.